What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Doom: The Dark Ages. I know, what, AJ again? Yeah, I've really been wanting to hop back into the 100 line Last Defense Academy. But this week, honestly, I'm just scrambling to get whatever I can done. I'm working 10-hour shifts. I'm doing 4 10-hour days. So until Friday, I'm just trying to stay alive, man. Mix that with all the pollen and allergies and shit, so I'm congested. I feel like I don't feel good. Wham! As we get into the Doom Gundam. That's right. That's what this video is being called. It's being called the Doom Gundam. Let me see here. I want to see if I can pull up a comment from last video. Donovan Aggie, long-time viewer. He also said something very similar, but I really like what Face for a Skull said, because I think he kind of dropped all the info here, because I was asking this question last video. So Doom: The Dark Ages bridges the gap between Doom 2 and Doom 2016. The reason everything looks like a Warhammer game is that the planets in this game aren't a different galaxy, but still the same universe. So, there you go. I did not know that the Doom games were like the Metal Gear games, where it's like, yeah, pretty much everything's pretty much canon. And if anybody wants to say, "Oh, AJ, are you saying everything's canon in Metal Gear?" No, Metal Gear Survive is not canon. I'll count. I count Portable Ops. I count Portable Ops. I count Peace Walker. All the mainline games. You know what? I'll throw in Revengeance in there because it does, because it takes place so far after Metal Gear Solid 4. I think it works as a capstone. Well, no, Metal Gear Solid 4 is the capstone. Revengeance is dumb fun, but it works. And you know what? It doesn't mess with the storyline or anything of the Metal Gear series, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I do not count Survive as canon. Nor do I count like the what's the mode where Snake hunts down the Ape Escape monkeys? Anybody knows what I'm talking about? I don't know where I got off on that tangent talking about Metal Gear.
We can't stop it now.
Did I mention I'm really fucking tired?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
I know, I'm not sitting here going, "Oh, well, this thing about this gameplay mechanic." No, this mission, super straightforward. It is giant robot punch thing. Eventually get Gatling gun. It's really cool, but this is pretty much it. Wait till we get the Doom Dragon. Yes, that is a thing. It's actually pretty cool. It's a lot longer than this chapter. This chapter itself is really short. And I do apologize again for the short video, but again, I'm gonna knock this out, go make some food, and play some, oh my god, is it Road Builder or whatever, the new game from the, SnowRunner devs for maybe an hour or so, and then go to bed.
Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
So that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Tomorrow? Today? I don't know. Oh, this is when we get the... for some reason, I thought we get the Gatling gun at the very end. Okay. Either way, this is awesome. Kind of looks like the Mulcher from Gears of War. You know, this is going to be a weird question, but do like the green power attacks or bolts or whatever that the enemies throw at you seem... They just not work for anyone else? Like, I just look at them and go, I don't know, it's a little too arcadey for me. Even for Doom, it just... I don't know, just something about it doesn't click with me. Like, so much about the UI of Doom games is very arcadey, and I like it, and I have no complaints. But something about the green attack things to show you that you can counter them, something about that irks me, and I don't know what it is. I'm just curious if anyone else has opinions on that. If anybody wants to ask the question, AJ, what did you do today at work? Well, person in my head, I hung out in our storeroom for about the first 5 hours because I've said this before. I'm part of our prep team. I get cables ready to be sent out to the servers and be implemented and yada yada yada. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Except our storeroom where we keep all the cables has had a whole bunch of stuff from other teams in it, and we finally kind of put our foot down and moved stuff out of the room. And the other team said, no, we got to move them back. So we're out on the loading. So, we had people coming in from the loading dock, taking stuff that we just moved out, going, hey, we were told to move this in. We had a couple supervisors eventually come into our storeroom and go, oh, wow, there is no room in here. Oh, okay, you're fine. We're like, thank you. Now we can move all these boxes. So that's like half my job is moving boxes. And sometimes we move boxes and then move them right back to where they were. Those are the fun days. I say that like I've been doing this forever. I've been doing this for like a week and a half now. Really cool job. Absolutely love it. These are very minor gripes. If anybody from my job is listening, no, I am serious. I really dig it. It is a lot of fun what I do, but it can be. I like the tediousness of what I do, but holy crap, sometimes I could do without the mornings of just like, hey, you got here at 7 in the morning. All right, move boxes. My back hurts. God, I'm sad.
No response from the makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
I call this Doom Gundam, but this also kind of feels like Real Steel. Remember that Hugh Jackman movie with the robot boxing? Dare you punch me, you stupid demon bastard. God damn, my elbows hurt. Here's the weirdest thing. My back's fine. My back's fine. I'm congested. I've had a cough all day. I was in our storeroom, which is kind of dusty and all that. So the last couple hours, I had to make a run. I had to make a run. And go do something else because just being in our storeroom is just super dusty. And just it mixed out with just the pollen and the pollen because I'm such a fucking nerd. But yeah, all that stuff just ugh. Watching the back There is a really nice simplicity to this that I liked. And I know last video, I believe it was in the last chapter, I said, man, sometimes these chapters just feel overly long. And I know it follows up with like a 15-minute chapter. I still stand by my statement. I feel like, if anything, this one maybe could have used a little bit more time. I don't know. I still dig it, though. Because, I mean, come on. Giant robot punches giant demon in the face. Who wouldn't love this? Yeah, that, don't punch the shield when it does that. The arm fell off the Doombot. Yeah, well, now I know not to punch that thing. Come on, once you know not to punch that thing, everything else really just becomes super easy. You know, I kind of wish you like would have charged kind of like a Superman punch when you do the dash punch, kind of like a jumping blow or something. Oh, I fucking like, because as soon as he picked him up by the throat, I'm like, come on, shove it in his mouth. Shove it in his mouth. Fuck yeah! And just Spartan kick him down there. Who are you? I keep forgetting I have a Viking cape. I keep forgetting he has a Viking cape.
The transdimensional
It's
barrier is
f***ing
offline.
awesome.
Demonic activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
Big Jafar head.
The heart of Argent.
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you I cannot open it. No one can.
You know, credit to him, these cutscenes are really pretty. Oh, and if you couldn't figure it out, I'm playing on PS5, by the way. I don't think I'd set it. It's pretty obvious, but I don't think I'd set it. So, all right, guys. That's going to about do it for this one. Like I said, short video tonight. I'm going to eat and pass out. Thanks for watching, guys. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Pray for me that I can continue on with the stamina. I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Till then, I'm out.